Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the K and B Music Den. What is your name, sir?
I'm Brad.
And what is my name, sir?
Keith.
There we go. Oh, see, we were going to call it the B and K Music Den, but then
Sounds like Burger King.
exactly, it sounds too much like Burger King, and
Yeah.
they do not sponsor us, so we decided to flip it around, even though it's out of
True.
alphabetical order. But
Yep.
anyway,
What about K&B Toy Store?
oh, oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
I
do you have any?
mean, the Jeffrey, the giraffe. I mean,
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, well, I'm glad they're not around anymore. We might have a lawsuit on our hands.
exactly.
But hey, just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. I was talking to Brad the other day. I said, hey, man, I want to highlight this band because it's one of those bands, and we'll probably do this with other bands. Might be like a kind of an ongoing series-ish. But there are bands that I have in my collection that I have like at least 3, 4, 5 albums of, where your average fan of that style of music just knows one song that was on the radio. It might not have even been like a massive radio hit, but they just have, there's one song that they know, and all this other great music they're missing out on. And so I want to point it out to you guys, and hopefully you'll check it out. Some of you, I'm sure some of you have heard of this band, and I'm interested to hear. Brad, my guess is that you've heard of this band.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe. And this first album I'm going to show, which is the big album, I think it's their debut album as far as I know. You might be like, oh yeah, but I'm anxious to see. The band is from the '90s, of course.
Okay.
And it's called Big Wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Big Wreck, right?
Kind of Big Wreck. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, excuse me. They had a song called The Oath, which was a big hit. Excuse me. And then they had a song called, they had a song that was also a bit of a hit for them called That Song. But man, I tell you what a great band. I mean, you look them up on YouTube, they've got full concerts on there. I mean, these guys, have been really putting out albums. Recently, they put out 2 EPs not that long ago. So basically, every time they put something out, I add it to my phone. But I do have 4 of their albums on CD. This is the big album called In Memory Of. So there's that with the nice glare. And then the album that came out after that is called The Pleasure and the Greed. I always thought this was a cool album cover. Oh, geez, what am I doing? Kind of cool. Looks like he's at a buffet there. The rest of the guys in the back are like, yeah, we didn't make it to the front of the album cover because we're not the singer.
How it works.
That's how it works. And then Albatross, and I'm doing these in chronological order. I don't know the exact years offhand, but this was later on in their career. And then this was like a promo copy, so it's kind of just like a sticker of the album cover wrapped around like a cardboard sleeve. But the album's called Ghosts. Jeez, I'm horrible at this. Oh, there we
go. We need a studio.
Look. Let's try this. Oh, look at that. That's better. I mean, a little blurry, but whatever. So yeah, I got 4 of their albums. Most people, like I said, if you're only going to own one, you probably own this one.
I do.
The big one. You own this one?
I own that.
Okay. See, yeah. But see, this is my point. That that's probably the only one you own, right?
It is.
And that's fine. I'm not calling you out in any way. But this is a band that is so much more than that one song and so much more than this album. Consistently writing great songs. The singer, Ian Thornley, or Thorley, I think it's Thornley. Pardon me. I think it's Ian Thornley, is just a killer. You remember, just a killer vocal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is a band I just wanted to highlight quickly. And just say to everyone, check them out. Go check out their older stuff. They're still putting out stuff. Like I said, those 2 EPs aren't from not that long ago. Yes, I did have it right, Ian Thornley. Let's see if it picks this up. There he is. Oh, look, he plays Mando, guitar, keyboards, lead guitar, vocals. Wow. He's a multitasker. But yeah, so check out Big Wreck. Let me know what you think, folks. If they were never really on your radar, or just maybe that one song back in the '90s, this is a band worth following the whole discography, the whole career. Which
I,
this
I
is
bought the album by accident.
explain.
I forget which. There's a band that I always mistake them with. That band had a song, and see how crazy. It was a song that was covered by Melissa Etheridge called "Breathe," and I think the original band was Green Wheel or something like that, or I can't remember. But I mistook it for Big Wreck, and I was
Oh,
curious to hear the band, so I bought that album.
oh,
Funny
okay.
how you find things, I wasn't going after a. Yeah,
That wasn't Brother Kane, was it?
I don't think so. I can't remember now. This was back in the
Yeah.
early 2000s. I got it, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, there you go. Yeah, they ended up into your collection by
they
accident.
do.
But yeah, I encourage you to check out all their stuff. Yeah, just if you like that '90s rock sound, I don't really put them in the grunge category, um, but just rock. But yeah, so check them out. Let us know what you think of Big Wreck. I think this is something we're going to do periodically. Is just take a band that is maybe only has, like I said, one main song that people have heard on the radio, but like, gosh, and then you put on the albums.
Mhm.
Wow, these people should be talking about this band more.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's what we want to try and spotlight on the channel is, stuff that may have fallen through the cracks. So very happy to highlight the band Big Wreck. Check them out. And the singer, Ian Thornley, I believe he goes by Ian Fletcher Thornley online,
Mm.
also has some solo albums. So I do recommend them as well. They're very good. So, yeah, anything else about Big Wreck that you remember from your experience with them back in the 90s?
No, no. I mean, like I said, I've always heard good things. I remember enjoying that album.
Yeah.
When you brought this idea for the concept up, I had 3 bands in my head that you might be doing, and this was not one of them. So,
Do you want to
yeah.
throw one of those bands out to the audience just to see if they want to check them
Yep.
out?
Dog's Eye View
Oh,
was one band that I thought you might be throwing out
yeah.
because Everything Falls Apart was a hit, but they had so many great tracks on 3 albums. Really, they had out.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then you
yeah.
had, I thought maybe Black Lab because I know how big of a fan you are of Black Lab, and
Yes.
so that was another band that popped in my head. And yeah, so I mean, this was not the one I was picturing.
Okay. Yeah. Threw you a curveball here with Big Wreck, but man, you brought up, Black Lab. What a band. What a band.
Yeah.
Dog's Eye View. So much more than just those
Oh,
radio singles. So
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Great discography. So there you go, guys. 3 bands to check out from the 90s where their whole discography is killer. Wreck, Dog's Eye View, and Black Lab. So let us know what you think of all those bands. Throw some into the comments that you're thinking of, like, hey, they had this one hit, and people, not everybody knows all their stuff, but they should. Let us know, and maybe we'll have some in common, or maybe you'll turn us on to something that we missed along the way. So thank you as always for checking out this quick video. For Brad, I'm Keith. This is the KMB Music Den. Please like the video, share it on social media, smash the bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Lots of great new releases coming out just pretty much every week now. We've got at least one that's kind of a biggie for us that we enjoy to check out. So please let us know what you think of those bands we just listed. List some more in the comments, and we'll see you guys real soon.
Absolutely.
Take care.